Yes, yes, yes. Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Nah, what's up, y'all? Make sure you log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. That is my official website, doggiediamondsnofilter.com. That is my official website. Make sure you log on to my official website. On that website, you will find videos you might have missed because you didn't see them in the YouTube feed. But they're all on there. Just log on there. Just bookmark it on your computers. Save it on your phone. Doggiediamondsnofilter.com. And listen, have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If you didn't, I'm going to give you some details really, really quick. Listen, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's on the Insta stories, the YouTube communities, the threads, the Facebook and the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. At Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Let's go. Yes. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. Okay. So this is what I want y'all to know. I'm going to answer whatever. I'm going to pick whatever. But if you do it in the form of a super chat, of course you get first priority. So if you want to be first priority, I don't care if it's $1, $2, put it in the form of a super chat. That makes it all easy. Did I turn this beat up or something? I think I did. There we go. That's loud enough. It was too loud a minute ago. So let me shout out some people in the building. Nate Jackson, what's up? Unpopular Opinions, what's up? Star 1316, what's up? Hood Politics, what's up? Better Days, what's up? Brooknorm USA, that is where I am from. Self-Sufficient 100, EC in the building. G Matthew 0107, what's good? Big Mar, moderator, what's up? Asiatic, what's up? Yahakim Selassie Bey, what's up? Star 1316, I shouted you, but what's up? I'm glad you got that notification. Immortal TK, what's up? Talk Show the Visionary, what's up? Rising Prophet, what's up? Tiger, what's up? King Cook, what's good? Chief Red Hair, Brown Eyes, what's up? Shad 76, what's going on? Elmatic, what's going on? G Matthew 0107, what's up? Brown Girl is in the building. Moderator. Sadie Cat, what's going on? I'm glad you at work. Night shift. Iceberg Slim, what's up? Jonathan Simmons, what's up? Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes, Off the Cuff Radio is in the building. G2G Corey, what's up? Harry Hash is in the building. Show Nuff, what's up? The Electric Network is in the building. I don't know what she talking about. She always talking boo, but whatever. Staten Island is in the building. 10304. I was 10301 and 10304. Yes, Aruba 927 moderators in the building. Pure Vita. Yeah, you live. What's up? You here with me live? What's going on? HI, how are you doing? Hit the like button, people. It is essential that you hit the like button. Hartford, Connecticut 860 is in the building. In the building. What is up? What is going on? What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Doggie Diamonds TV, Instagram, Doggie Diamonds YouTube, Doggie Diamonds on Facebook. So y'all got y'all questions ready. I want y'all to ask me some questions. But again, what I want y'all to do is ask me. If you ask me in the form of a super chat, you're going to come up on the screen as well as getting first priority. So that's what I want to do. I want to answer people first priority because they hit the super chat. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Do I need my shades? I need to take my shades out. I'm going to answer the first super chat question. So, yeah, y'all can ask the questions y'all want, but I'm going to answer the first super chat. The first super chat gets the first question answered. Other than that, I'm just going to freestyle for a little while, put my shades on, and relax a bit. You know, I got mad shades, too. I need to wear some other shades, too. I got like maybe 5-6 pairs of shades, you know. Make sure you get them likes up. I didn't really have nothing to talk about tonight, so I decided to just come here and just chat with y'all. You know, wasn't nothing really going on that was worth talking about, in my opinion. So I decided to talk to y'all. And I wanted y'all to talk to me. But it ain't about bread, but I like to see some super chats, though. I like to see some questions in the form of super chat. So look, you could just, it ain't got to be $1 billion. It could just be $2. Ask me anything for $1. $1, 99 cents. It ain't even the money. I just want to see and show people that I get support from the people. That is important, that your audience supports you. You know what I'm saying? Your audience has to support you. So once I see that first super chat, somebody set it off, then I'm going to pick random questions. Until then, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. So I went out today and I went to this Mexican restaurant by myself and I ate 3 chicken tacos. I had grilled onions, refried beans, but they ain't had no meat or nothing in it. Soft shell. I only do soft shell. I don't be doing them hard shell. You gotta turn to the side and you know all that. I ain't really with all that. So I had some beans. Here we go, acting crazy. I had some beans and chicken tacos, and I had grilled onions on the side, as well as some lettuce and cheese. And I ate the 3 chicken ones with some beans on it. And then I had like some leftover beans. They were refried. So, we got a super chat. See? And see, G2G Corey is on the screen. Look how you get immortalized. Who you know got they super chat like this? When are the beats going to be available for download? God bless me. God bless you as well. You know what? I need to sit down. It's not really going to take me long to do. I just need to sit down and buckle down and do it. I have a lot of music laying around, but I got music that I want to work on. So I say definitely before the year is out. We have this holidays going. You know, we passed Halloween. Now we got this Thanksgiving. Then we got Christmas. Then we got New Year. So I would want to do it before the New Year. But I started putting this book together because there's a lot of questions going to be answered in this book. So I started putting that together. And I think right now the book is going to be more important than anything that I'm doing because it's really a memoir and it has a lot of unanswered questions in the book that I need to just get off, need to just talk about and move on with my life. But it's a lot of stuff. It's a memoir about, you know, how I started in the culture of music. And it's like from beats to broadcast. That's a tentative name, from beats to broadcast. And, you know, that's it. So Jonathan Simmons said, when you going to get back to doing your old type of interviews? I don't know. I don't really have the time or really be wanting to get up with people to do interviews. It's too much red tape to meet people and all that. But I do have some interviews dropping on the channel really, really soon. I have a lot of them taped that I never put out. But yeah. So I do have a lot of interviews to put out. Kamal Sadiq says, how come no one has interviewed Queen Latifah? She's done some cool things in the industry. You know, I don't know. I think she's probably done some interviews, but some people dodge those tough questions, you know, because now where we're at in today's society, nothing is off limits. So people gonna ask her about her sexuality. You know, it's a little bit more open to ask people stuff like that now. And she got some tough questions that she probably got to answer. So I don't know. I think she's a little too mainstream in her head, but I think she should do interviews. I think she should do a lot of interviews. I think she should answer a lot of stuff because a lot of people want to know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to know more about her, because now she's like Dana. You know, she's not really been too much Queen Latifah in a while because she hasn't done any music or done any urban stuff, you know. She started out as Queen Latifah. I mean, I would give her one hell of an interview and won't even ask her about who she's sleeping with or slept with. It would just be more about music because I think she has a lot to, to talk about. So G Matthew said, "How did you meet Notorious B.I.G.?" I don't think I met him. We just from the same neighborhood. I don't think when you live in the same neighborhood with people, you don't meet. They're just there. You're there. That's Fat Chris. I'm Dog G. My name was G Dog back then for my first name. And that's it. Yeah. So that's a long time ago. Like I knew Big a long time. When Little Kim first interviewed, because I did her first ever demo, I did her first ever recording in the studio. Pure Vita, I like her questions a lot. So she said, "What about going through old interviews and just sharing?" Oh yeah. I am supposed to be doing that. I have that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Pure Vita says, "What about going through old interviews and sharing what you wish you would have asked, or if your perspective has changed, or whatever the topic is? That would be dope." That could be dope too, because I see DeHaven got a new interview out, but the channel was like DeHaven finally answers, and I'm like, finally. I guess they didn't see my interview, because when I interview somebody, I pretty much ask them everything, but they're making it seem like this is some DeHaven exclusive. He finally answers. Like, come on, man. Anyway, what did you say, Brooknom? In today's society, people want to show folk these names like Choke, Doggy, Puff, Butt Naked. I don't even know what you talking about, fam. You lost me with that one. Yeah, Prodigy interview was on Forbes DVD channel, so I would have to use that from there. But that was a dope interview I did. That's like one of my favorite interviews as well. I think it's very much slept on, and I noticed when his birthday was recently, nobody really referenced that interview. I feel like sometimes the culture try to hide what I've done and try to act like certain things didn't happen, but I see my blueprint all over, so I just don't really be saying nothing. I just be chilling. But that's like one of my favorite interviews too, because Prodigy was so candid in that interview and just really spoke candidly. What's the name of the rap group? I was in a group called the Little Bastards. LIL Bastards. Yeah. That was Superb interview is actually longer than that, and I have some lost Superb Superb footage too that I got somewhere around here. It's around here somewhere. It's on one of these. What happened to the Star interview? I believe at a particular time, Star asked me to remove it. So I took it down. TH from the Gas House said, "You have fans everywhere. Have you thought about taking your show on the road?" Yeah, but I would have to get like with a booking agent and just going out there and just really being able to touch the people. Yeah, I would love to do that. Also, the Superb interview was long. It's not a short interview. It's actually a long interview. I think I re-uploaded a piece, but I'm gonna end up putting the full interview out. I think I put the full interview out, but it's long. Cause I also got Lord Superb doing Woodrow. He was Woodrow on whatchamacallit's album. He was Woodrow on Ghostface album. I got him to do that. That's it. Yeah. Oh yeah, Crush the Solo. Yeah, that was the name of the single. Yep. Rest in peace to my my partner half, and shout out to Rob. Yeah, aka Drama. What was another question that I missed? Who else? Yeah, somebody said something else that I wanted. Yeah, Superb interview is crazy. It's dope though. You know what I'm saying? The Superb interview is real dope. But I got him doing Woodrow the crackhead. You know what I'm saying? How did it feel in interviewing Nikki? I think, I thought Nikki was gonna be what she is. Believe it or not, Nikki always had the mind state that she had. She always had a conceit about her, not in a negative way. She just had a reassurance. It had nothing to do with her look. She just had a Nicki knew what she wanted to do with her career, and she's doing exactly what she wanted to do. So that's why I respect her. She might have been mean to some people. That's why some people look at her angrily right now. But she did what she set out to do. Tell us a story about the Low Lives. I don't really know too much about the Low Lives. I just know Boostin' Kev, somebody that was older than me, incredible DJ, incredible booster. That's all I could really tell you about is Boostin' Kev. The Low Lives on my side of town wasn't big like that, besides Boostin' Kev. So I don't really know too much about them like that. That's it. Yeah, that was Woodrow. Lord Superb is Woodrow. The biggest challenge you dealt with when I was interviewing artists, I think being on time. Sometimes some of them were a little tardy, some of them wasn't on time, and some of them just bullshit a lot sometimes, So yeah, that was my biggest challenge early on. I really don't face no challenges now. Nobody really tells me no if I ask to interview them because of my track record, but I don't really be thinking about interviewing people. I really don't. I really don't really be thinking about interviewing people like that. I be wanting to interview people that you wouldn't think that not that I would interview, but you wouldn't think, like, what happened to such and such. That was always my interviews. What happened to such and such? And then I would find them. My favorite wrestler of all time is Sid Vicious. Always like Sid Vicious. Of course, it would be Hulk Hogan first, but I like Sid Vicious. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite tag team will always be the Road Warriors. My favorite wrestler, grappler, technician is Mr. Perfect. My favorite wrestler is Sid Vicious. My favorite tag team is the Road Warriors. Grind Natick said, mind if I ask you if you and Hassan Campbell are on good terms? Me and Hassan Campbell, I don't really like talking about him because when you mention his name, he just takes it and runs with it, and then he'll do a million and one shows. I just don't even want him talking about me, good, bad, or indifferent. We'll never be on good terms. I mean, when a man disrespects you the way he did and says he's going to do what he said he's going to do to me, I would never rock with nobody like that. So we'll never be on good terms. It's not good or bad terms. We ain't on nothing. And, truthfully, and if we're going to be really, really truthful, when he was going through what he was going through early on, I brought him to the internet. Nobody knew who the fuck he was. You know what I'm saying? I brought him to the internet. And just for him to just turn out the way he turned out and even say the shit he said about me and just was just adamant about destroying my brand and my name and my reputation, we'll never be on good terms. And it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Why do we need to be on good terms? I didn't grow up with him. And I think sometimes y'all think people who might have worked together need to work together or should be on good terms. Good terms for what? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm not into what people are into. And I don't really be thinking niggas is as smart as y'all think they are. Some people are good orators, or they got all the antics and all that shit, But I don't even be wanting to talk about niggas because then a lot of niggas don't have no content. So they'll look for content by somebody mention their name and then they got to respond. And then I don't be wanting to get into that. No, but we'll never be on good terms, ever. You know what I'm saying? Ever. You could write a picture, write it down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mention his name or anything with him, because I don't want to go back and forth with dudes. You know what I'm saying? A nigga said when he see me, he going to do something. You got to stand on that now. And that we just leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? We just leave it right there. And please, for the record, please don't ever ask me about him again, because he's not significant enough to talk about in any way. Pure Vito. Somebody said, why do you front on us? With all due respect, you sometimes go into some deep topics, but as it start getting good, you pull back and say you ain't ready. Pure Vita, I'm glad you said that. And that is very, very important that you said that. Because sometimes I feel like people aren't ready. Because what I try to be to this culture is that clean glass of water, but look how much of dirty people will drink, right? So I be feeling like privately, minimally, some people are ready, but everybody not ready, because look who people be finding to be profound and deep. And I be like, that shit ain't deep. You know, I'm not a regurgitator. I'm a researcher. Like, I could pull up stuff. I could tell you stuff and be like, look right here, here, here. Like when I told y'all about the Nas and Jay-Z handshake and all that, I could go there all day. But then I would be doing that at risk of losing my platform when nobody else gets held accountable for nothing they say or do. But I come under a lot of scrutiny. So I'm not losing my platform trying to teach people or educate people or show people who have showed me that they didn't care. Like when I lost my platform, people thought it was good for me. People laughed at it, you know? So I was like, never again will I risk my platform trying to help people who don't want help. And when I say help, just learning different things, you know, because everybody's basically self-sufficient and could do what they want. But I was like, never again will I put my platform on the line to say something that was, you know, groundbreaking or shocking and lose my platform. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, so nah, I could really, really go there, but I just don't. I ain't gonna front. I do be holding back on a lot of stuff because, you know, who gonna stand with you when you lose everything? Who gonna stand with you? You know, nobody's really gonna stand with you. Kavon Davis says, have you ever had a bad interaction with an artist that you met for the first time? Whatchamacallit? Rocky Thunder. Me and her had a bad interaction, although she's not an artist. She was on one of the reality TV shows when I met her. We had a bad interaction, but that's old. I'm not even thinking about that in no negative way. But yeah, it was kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of whack. Me and her interaction. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of whack. So that was that. And then the first time I met Papoose, it wasn't really warm and fuzzy because I didn't know that he had an issue with rec at the time, and I was just there. So I was there trying to do an interview, but he didn't really want to do an interview. Of course, all of that was later on, you know, resolved, and we ended up working together. But the first time I met him, that ain't really go too well either. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really go too well. And yeah. So that was it. Let me see what else. You know. It was one that I saw. Am I cool with Skyzoo? Yeah, Skyzoo's from my neighborhood, believe it or not. He grew up in my neighborhood as well. I got Skyzoo interviews. Shout out to Skyzoo. That's the homie from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Not that he wasn't ever outside with none of us, but he always did his music. You know what I'm saying? What's up with Mano? I didn't see Mano with no outfits. I don't really be paying attention to that. Like, it would have to come to my attention. And, you know, I will say this, Mano's a thoroughbred. Don't run up on Mano playing with him. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get the shit smacked out of you. I just tell everybody that no matter what you think, no matter what people say about him on the computer, Mano going to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? So play with him with caution and talk about him with caution, because he not one of them ones. And that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you. Mano ain't one of them ones. That's my Brooklyn brother. And he is about everything that he even calmed down. But he ain't one of them ones to see something and you say something and you play games with him. You going to get the shit smacked out of you. You know what I'm saying? My favorite, what's another one? Yeah, Pure Vita. I wish I could go a little bit go deeper. Who's my favorite Philly rapper? My favorite Philly rapper, the best Philly rapper to me is Beanie Siegel. My favorite is Petey Crack and Joey Jihad. The Common and Pete Rock album, I love it. I give it 5 diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Yoda, you spelled his name wrong, so you said you and Emret cool, two of you content creators in y'all need to New York need to support each other. Well, we worked together for years. We created something great. And we don't create that anymore. And it always trips me out when people ask, are two men cool? If you want to know if we cool, just look what we did together. That's where you should just leave it right there. I'm not into being cool with whether I'm cool with a man or not cool with a man. That's pretty not nobody business, because that's like asking me, did you, is you and your wife still together and all that, or yo, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's weird. Jiggy JTV wants to know when I'm dropping my production album. I don't know, man. I'm getting it together. But, people keep asking that, am I cool with this person, or am I cool with that person? I'm going to be real with you, man. I'm just on some me shit. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me. A lot of people ate off my labor, ate off my intellectual property, my thoughts, my creativity. And I'm just doing me. I'm just flourishing, being me, myself. And it's not about who need to support each other. I supported everybody. Everything that look, I could actually show you my DNA on everything everybody is doing, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. I just do me. You know what I'm saying? I just do me. I don't worry about what other niggas is doing. Can you go deeper on your paid for page? I don't know what that means, Rashida Gordon. I don't know what that means. But, I'm going to get that question 1,000,001 times over previous history. But, it's like, look at all the shit I did. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot, but it's never enough. And it's funny though, because when the Forbes DVD thing was happening, I got so much resistance. We got a lot of resistance from the people, a lot of resistance. And then when it's gone, people will be like, oh, y'all need to do this and do that. No. Sometimes it ain't about what we need to do. Respect what was done. What was done is legendary. It's still there, but me, I just gotta be me. I'm my own man. And I ain't, like I said, I could elaborate a little bit more, but I don't think it's time. And I don't think people are really, really ready. And a lot of times I ain't with the back and forth, because somebody gonna get fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody gonna get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't with all the back and forth, because one thing I'm never going to do is sit before y'all and lie. I'm going to tell y'all the God's honest truth with everything. And anytime that I've made a mistake, have I not come in before y'all and apologize? Anytime I felt that I was wrong, I've always apologized privately and publicly. But it's some shit that I'm just going to stand on, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stabbed and Shot 2, I love the album. How do I feel about Trump being in office? Trump was in office before. Nothing bad happened. I can't say nothing great happened either. We just got to see what's gonna happen. It don't bother me one way or another. Still, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got things that I got to do. I still have work that I have to do. Working on myself, working on all that I'm doing. So it's I'm not a fearful dude. I'm not afraid of anything. Truthfully, I'm kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of I'm not afraid of anything. So, it ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? I could start putting. You know what? I am gonna start putting stuff on the Patreon page and for the members. I'm working on that now. What can hip hop culture grow technically? Heritage Hip Hop said, Doggy, where can hip hop culture grow technologically in your opinion? I'm not understanding what you're asking, but I think with the issue that I'm having is The issue that I'm having with technology is that we're at the mercy of these corporations that tell us what streams we got, what money we made. We're not really able to look at our analytics and see the back end on stuff like how much did you make off me? We're not really able to see that. So we're just at the mercy of uploading our content. And a person like me, I'm a critical thinker. I'm a plotter, planner, executor. So when I put out content and it comes from my intellectual property, it means a lot to me because I wasn't even going to go live tonight. But I said, you know what? Let me do something different. It's not about views and nothing. Let me just kick it with y'all, you know? So this video is not about views, having big chats and all that. I just wanted to talk. And then whoever's a day one supporter or supporter, they going to pull up. You know, that's really what it's all about. Tyson versus Paul, who you got? I'm not going against Mike Tyson ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going against Tyson. Yeah, how do you pronounce the name? EMRE. Oh yeah, you did donate that money. You donated, I believe it was $300 you gave me. You was trying to give me $30, but you gave me $300 and you let me know, yo, I made a mistake. Send me $270 back if you could. I made a mistake. And I sent them the whole $300 and was like, you know, I was never going to tell that story, but I was like, yo, you send me what you want to send me. I sent them all his money back. You know what I'm saying? Complex 8,000. I don't know what you have invested in Nas, but you seem to be eating Nas' dick a little bit. And that's the second time you asked that question. I don't like Nas. I don't like Hit Boy. I don't have to say that 1,000,001 times. That's it. I don't like Hit Boy. But you asking me that, why do I talk down? Because I don't like it. It's not talking down. It's called preference. If you don't like mayonnaise on your sandwich, I can't say, why you talking down on mayonnaise? Why you hating on mayonnaise? See, the problem with y'all is y'all don't know what preference means. And you can't bully or badger somebody into having your preference. If you love it, fine. I don't. Don't dicky. That's all I'm saying. I can't be like, yo, man, you don't like this? Yo, why you hating on it? I don't like it. I don't like Hit Boy. That's that. I tell him in his face. I don't think his production is dope. That's it. Why are you talking down on it? That's not what talking down means. You know what I'm saying? That's not what talking down on somebody is. Talking down, that's not what that is. It's called preference. I don't like it. If you like it, play it. I'm just not. And it's something about y'all Nas supporters that if anybody say anything about Nas, if anything anything that y'all don't agree with, y'all just go crazy about Nas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just go crazy about Nas. Well, you answered my question. I was gonna, if you think Nas is compromised, I don't think Nas is compromised once he hooked up with Diddy and Jay-Z. I think Nas wanted to be rich, man. Like he did all he did for the culture, let him get his money. So it's not compromise, it's about, so let me say this in Nas' defense really quick, right? So if Nas' only knock on him is that he doesn't have Jay-Z money. So if they're saying Nas and Jay-Z is better than Nas is better than Jay-Z. For the most part, people believe that Nas is better than Jay-Z, right? But what they always say is Jay-Z has more money. So what happens when Nas has as much money as Jay-Z have? You can't say nothing about him no more. So I don't think, let him get his bread. He did all he could for the culture. If you like certain music, go back and listen to it. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I can't really say I loved the last few Jay-Z projects. So I'll go listen to the Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, American Gangster. He made enough music for me to like. I don't hold people's feet to the fire every album. Yo, you got to do this, you got to do that. But I don't say he's compromised. He's what he wants. He is what he is. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want money. He want money. You know what I'm saying? As he should. You know what I'm saying? And again, like what else should he do now? He did what he did for the culture. And I want to say this. Oh my God, this is so important. I want to say, y'all, say this to y'all. I want to say this to y'all. Y'all do not own the artists. They're here for us to like their art and their music. That's it. What they do in their personal and private life, unless they messing with somebody underage, or unless they doing something with, you know, with children. Yo, I don't really be caring. I say shit in jest. I like to be funny. But other than that, they not. You're like, yo, if a person wants to join a circus act, they not your nigga. They just about making music. Enjoy the music, and that's it. Oh, listen, all rappers are compromised. If you really, really, really want to, if you really, really want to get technical, all of them listen to what the white man tell them to do. All of them. Every last one of them. All of them are compromised. So I'm not saying this one is more compromised than that one and that one. They all have sold death, destruction, and hatred to us. So they all compromised. They all sold us out. So, you know, it ain't Nas. It's the industry. It's the culture. You know, so at the end of the day, I don't really say my favorite artist outside of rap. I really like Hall & Oates. I really like Hall & Oates. You know what I'm saying? Me and Great God got an announcement. I gotta reconvene with him. I've known Great God for a very, very long time. That's my bro. You know, yeah, but we gotta put something down too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put Kirk Gowdy. Where's Kirk Gowdy? I don't know where he's at. I didn't see him on Facebook no more. But Kirk Gowdy is my guy too. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? But see, look. Pervita, he gave you what you needed. It's on you now. We grown. We can't be dependent on rappers to give us this, that, and the third. Because again, when do they get their money? When do they get their just due? When do they get the compensation for all the work they put out? Illmatic is probably his least selling album. Jay-Z did Reasonable Doubt. That's their least selling album. So when they were perfect, let me give you another example. Like I said earlier, when I speak life, it's not going to get no views. When I say something salacious, something groundbreaking, something that you never heard, then people going to tune in. You understand what I'm saying? So he gave us enough he gave us enough instruction in his music. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't listen. Tears for Fears, they made Everybody Wants to Rule the World, right? Yeah, I like that record, but I'm going to be real with y'all, man. Ever since Jay-Z was like, they was like, what groups do you listen to? He be like, yeah, I listen to Hooba Stank and all. I don't listen to none of that shit. I don't listen to that. I'm not even going to sit here and cap and be like, I like Green Day. You know, no, I don't listen to none of that shit. I like soft rock, 80s soft rock. And my favorite genre, when I'm in the gym, I listen to R&B. I don't really listen to hip hop like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta calm down because I'll just be too hyped. But you know, I don't be listening to some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to a lot of that shit. But I know what you're saying about Nas. I know what you want. But I feel like He did all he could. Somebody says, "Is me and Choke?" I text. Okay, so this is what I did. This is the type of individual that I am. When Gene came on the channel and said, when he wanted to debunk what Choke said about him, I did text Choke and said to him, I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond if you want, because I'm not going to let somebody say something about somebody and not give them a chance to respond. So I told Choke, I texted him, I said, you know, I appreciate you for shouting me out on Piers Morgan. That's one. Two, if you want to respond to anything, you have the same platform to respond that was something was said about you. So yeah, so me, I spoke to Choke. It was all cool. You know what I'm saying? That was the last thing I did because I don't believe in bringing somebody on the platform and then they say something about somebody and then you don't let them respond. And I didn't want them to go back and forth because I'm the one who kind of like introduced them in the first place, but I don't want them to be beefing. Who's someone you haven't interviewed that you would like to interview? I would say 50 Cent. But I kind of always had a tumultuous relationship with 50 Cent, not personally, but at one particular time, we was working with his cousin, Continental 5, a.k.a. 25. I don't think he liked his cousin too much. So the fact that we was working with him, he kind of like always shunned us. But I would do a dope interview with 50 Cent because I know I would ask him questions that nobody has ever asked him. Somebody said any career or life regrets. I don't regret anything in life because I'm still alive. Any career regrets? The only career on the Lockout. What's up, bro? Yo, I really like On the Lockout content too. I really like the way his On the Lockout. You see him right there. He got the aesthetic that I like. So every time that I've watched his content, I say he gets it as far as the look. Like how your content's supposed to look, he gets it, and I appreciated that. So shout out to On the Lockout for having just I just see he put money into his product, and I appreciate people just not cutting the camera on somebody with the good camera, the good background. I love that. I love to look at people content. The only regret that I have is sitting with people that wasn't really worthy to sit with me and trying to help people that don't know that they're helping you, rather that don't know that you're helping them because after a while they believe that they're helping you. That's the only regret I had. I know that I'm meant to sit by myself. For some reason, I attract narcissistic individuals. And I think because I'm an empath. Like, sometimes somebody could tell me something is wrong with them, the story happened or whatever, and then I'll take what I got and share it with somebody. But then somebody will look at you like, well, you wasn't sharing shit with me. I was sharing myself with you. Like, oh, you really think that? So, that's the only regret that I have. I wasn't ever meant to really have any co-hosts like that. I wasn't really meant to do it, but I thought I was really doing a favor, but that didn't really, a lot of things didn't pan out the way I wanted to because, when my brand, my name, my reputation starts to get jeopardized based off other people's ways, actions, and deeds, that's not good. And then, some people you can't tell them nothing. Some people you can't say to them, yo, I didn't really, I didn't respect what you did, or you shouldn't. You can't tell certain people something. They will get mad, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? Barbie girl, cut that shit. Barbie girl is shook. Barbie girl be over there fighting and arguing and shit. I listened to her show one day. I was like, nah, she's crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's crazy. But, I've always used my platform to help the underdog. I've always used my platform to give a voice to the voiceless, to people who I thought need to be heard. I was just like, yo, come with me. You know what I'm saying? And not to really go there and talk about it too much, but I remember when I interviewed, I was like, yo, I'm interviewing Ali Vegas. And people was like, for what? I was like, okay. How do I feel about Jaguar? I expressed it many, many times how I feel about Jaguar. I think Jaguar came out. When she came out, she was giving her testimony. She was saying what she was going through, and she had my ear. But once she started just talking, and I knew certain things she was saying was cap, that's when I tuned out. Because what happens is a broke clock is right twice a day, and certain things is plain as day, right? Certain people could see what's about to happen, and then people act like they some oracle or they got inside information. Let me explain something to you too. And I've given y'all this analogy plenty of times. The problem that I have with whistleblowers in this culture is that would you have blown the whistle, would you had said anything if you still was around. And I've always asked people, when did you know something was wrong? Because if you was there, like, you know, I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from the street, right? So if I was watching dudes rob old ladies and pushing old ladies down the stairs and shit like that, and I was watching it, at what point do I intervene and say, yo, fuck is y'all doing? But if I watch it and then one day I say, man, they was throwing old ladies down the steps, people gonna say, so what was you doing when you was just standing there watching them do that? So again, I be seeing people watch foul shit and then want to talk about it. Like, so, because I can't see somebody being mistreated, man, woman, and child, especially no children, and I sit there and write it down, and later on I say, yeah, and I saw you, and it's like, you didn't intervene? Nah, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I never been in a situation where I'm some victim and I got like some 20-year, you know, vendetta with people and all that, and I want to expose them for what they did 50 years ago and all that. Nah, because somebody would have got their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and that's not even, you know, people be thinking that's some tough talk and all that shit. But where I'm from, people get their ass whooped. That's what I know. That's where I come from. Any violation, you get your ass whooped. And I want to say something too while I'm at it. Shout out to, rest in peace to Maserati Fox. You know, Fox had a tumultuous relationship with a lot of people in the industry after a while. But every time I was around Fox, he just was always a good dude. Man, I could call Fox right now and be like, Fox, let's do some content. Pull up. And I don't really think he's spoken about enough in this culture. So I just wanted to talk about Mozzie real quick, man. That was my guy. Rest in peace to Fox. You know what I'm saying? Queens finest, West Side of Merrick. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy, Maserati Fox. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queens, period. But Fox was my guy, man. Like, Fox always gave me content. Funny as hell, too. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Fox. I don't know what LL was talking about, honestly. I ain't really with the conspiracy shit sometimes, because if he said something that he said, it ain't a conspiracy. He said it. See, conspiracy is Team Official was good. Conspiracy sometimes is when you don't know or you're trying to put it together. But once you could identify it, it ain't a conspiracy no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a conspiracy. So yeah. I don't know what LL was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. And I people not gonna like when I say this. I didn't like Flavor in Your Ear remix. I didn't like one verse on that record. I don't even Flavor in Your Ear remix is not even in my gym workout playlist. I don't like none of that record. Not one. I don't like one verse on there. Nobody. I don't like that shit. Never like Flavor in Your Ear remix. I never even like the wow. I never even like that sound. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like that. So Flavor in Your Ear remix, I thought all the verses was corny. Truthfully, I thought every last verse on that shit was corny. I don't like that shit. I never liked that. I don't play that. Just thought it was corny. You know what I'm saying? And I just think in this culture, when people are blinded by marketing and promotion, you think something is dope. I only really like the original. You know what I'm saying? Because when it was a feel that I got. You know, do you be or Harry? I used to be around Cool G Rap all the time. Shout out to G Rap. I got a dope G Rap interview on Forbes DVD channel too. Man, I've interviewed everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I got a yeah. I mean, the best verse on Flavor in Your Ear remix might be Craig Mack to me. Because I don't think he said he, she, blow tissue. I don't know what the fuck he said. I was like, he, she? I was like, this shit's corny. When he first started, Skeevy, get me cool. I was like, yo, this shit corny. But I'm one of those, though. I don't listen to people and look at people and just be like, oh, it's fire, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to I don't like I don't like the new Rakim album. You know what I'm saying? Do I listen to ASAP? ASAP Rocky always, I'm gonna be real with you. The fact that he's always been kind of like Metro to me. I never really got into his music. I like I like Bad Bitches, That's My Fucking Problem, but I never really listened to ASAP Rocky. I ain't going front. He's always been like kind of Metro to me. Let me see what else y'all say. Keep It a Buck. Who Held the Streets in New York? 94, 95. Wu, Big, or Nas? The Wu was just strong. I think all of them. I don't want to put none of them against each other. I think Nas was very, very important because what he did for Illmatic kind of set the stage for all of that. Biggie in 94. I think Biggie had commercial records at that time. But when it came, like Warning is a hard ass record. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't really have them hardcore street records besides like Unbelievable. But Wu-Tang, all they shit, like it's hard to beat a song like Cream. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really think about that, Cream is a hard record. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard record. You know, best studio session I ever been in. I've been in a lot of them shits. I think my favorite studio session will always be with Ox, aka Louis Rankin. Louis Rankin was like my favorite studio session because he did Typewriter that night. And he came back, he changed his clothes like 5 times and shit. And I was like, yo, why you keep leaving and changing his clothes? But just talking to Ox, Louis Rankin was dope. I was very, very young at the time. So back then I was just a sponge for information in the studio. I think, Ad Rock didn't come in. Rest in peace. Ad Rock, he came into, what song introduced me to hip hop? I don't really know. Hip hop is older than me, is older than us, some of us. So it would probably be Rapper's Delight like everybody else, But I consider records like Millie Jackson, I Had to Say It to be hip hop too. So listen to Millie Jackson, I Had to Say It. I consider that to be hip hop. I remember that very, very young too. Pete Rock all the time. I'm never gonna go against Pete Rock. Pete Rock is thoughts on Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla is top 5. Honestly, top 5 to me. Based off of his ability to create these beats before there was stems, before it was this equipment, before it was shit that taught you how to splice. Stacy Galore wants to know, who are the top 5 female rappers of all time? It's tough because all of them didn't write. Matter of fact, many of them didn't write. But I'm always going to put Roxanne Shante is number 1. I don't want to do it in order, but I'll just say Roxanne Shante, MC Lyte, Lil' Kim, Foxy, and I would have to say Nicki, but she didn't make a lot of records I like, believe it or not. So when it comes to catalog, I couldn't put Nicki in there. She didn't make a catalog. I think Queen Latifah might have more records that I like. So I would have to put Queen Latifah over Nicki, honestly. And although Roxanne Shante didn't make a lot of records either that I loved, but I've been around her, grew up around her as her DJ when I was young, and I seen her, how she controlled that stage. You know what I'm saying? I seen her that. But I wouldn't put Nicki Minaj, I'm saying. Nicki Minaj, I would have to put Queen Latifah in there. Nicki Minaj wouldn't really make that because she don't rap. Lauryn Hill is not really a rapper. Lauryn Hill did like one, she rapped on the Fugees album, but she never really rapped again. She did a couple of rap songs. So I would never really say Lauryn Hill was, she didn't do enough raps to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the rap group Deadly Venoms, I remember them too. That had Entice in that group. She did a song called Black to the Point a long time ago. Then she did a song called Hush Hush Tip featuring Meth on the hook, produced by the great Fourth Disciple. It's called Hush Hush Tip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't really put Lauryn Hill on there. I mean, respectfully, I don't really like Rhapsody. It's nothing personal. I just don't like when I say I don't like people and they think it's personal. I think Rhapsody is boring. That's just my opinion. You know, I just think the shit is boring. I don't know what she's about. I think she needs an image consultant as far as like, I don't really get enough of her biography, personality. I never seen an in-depth interview with her. I don't know Rhapsody. I just know that she's a girl that everybody could say that could rap. But when I listen, sometimes I rather listen to the dishes drip dry. You know what I'm saying? She got Ninth Wonder with her. So, you know, I guess people are gonna be like, you know, this, that, and the third, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. So well, any beat you ever hear on this show I made, and I'm not inspired by anybody. I never heard nobody shit. I will never beat bite nobody. I'll never hear a beat that somebody else did and emulate it unless I want to. What streaming app do you use to record your face and screen at the same time? I don't use StreamYard. And that information I really don't indulge in. That's consultation stuff, but you the homie, you could DM me and I'll tell you. But I don't really tell people what I use because niggas be biting shit. And then they'll do it and then give somebody else credit, but won't say. And I watch it every day. You know what I'm saying? I watch it every day, how people will take what I've done and say somebody else. You know, this person is the Podfather and this person is the first, and I'm influenced by this person. And I'll be like, but they influenced by me. So, you know, one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not fighting for no flowers. I'm not fighting for recognition. I ain't doing none of that shit. If you think this person is this, you think this person is that, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. I'm secure in my space in this culture. You know, I'm secure. The top 3 repping BK. Top 3 songs repping BK. I will always put Bucktown by Smith and Wesson first. That's my anthem, Bucktown. Then I will put Annie Up by MOP number 2. Then I will put Top Building by Audio 2. That shit is just Brooklyn. Check it out. MC Lemon, people call me Milk. Boom, 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 boom. Go Brooklyn. Go Brooklyn. Scarface is not in my top 10. People love Scarface. Scarface is dope, but he's not in my top 10. He's dope as hell, but besides My Block, it may be like 3 or 4 songs. Scarface don't really have no flow. I'm just being real. YZ was my label mate. That Brooklyn record by Fabulous sounded forced to me. Top Billing, Scarface really don't have a flow to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The best storyteller in rap. See, that shit changed because we all said Slick Rick, but he only did an album doing that shit. He didn't really do. Big Daddy Kane is my top rapper of all time. You know what I'm saying? Biggie was not influenced by Scarface. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. I never heard Big talk about Scarface. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Never heard him talk about Scarface. We just never had that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Never. My top 10 in every region, that's tough because you got different regions. You got North, South, East, West. Devin the Dude is my favorite Texas rapper. And I like Zero. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rest in peace, Clark Kent, but he was bugging, acting like Jay was anywhere. I think, listen, I'm going to be real with you. I think Jay-Z was a better rapper than Big, too. A lot of people in Brooklyn feel like that. They're just not going to say that. And Clark Kent is qualified because he's the one that introduced them, although Busta Rhymes want to tell you they all went to school together. Clark Kent told you that he introduced them. But Busta say, we all was in school together. Cap. I told y'all that was cap a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know who K Reno is. I heard of him, but I never really heard it. You know what I'm saying? Chubb Rock was very, very influential to Biggie because he used to be in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then with Big, in his defense, he didn't really have enough time because that Life After Death album is flawless. I mean, listen. It's all preference. Biggie had a better flow and style than Jay-Z. Jay-Z got like 900 styles though. Like, you know, y'all don't really know Jay-Z. And you know who told me? How could I be bugging if I'm from the borough and I know niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, how could I be bugging? So Clark Kent was bugging and now I'm bugging. But you not bugging. But you got your opinion. Just really think about that. Clark Kent is bugging, I'm bugging, but you not bugging. Why are we bugging and you right? And Clark Kent is more qualified than me, rest in peace, to talk about anything hip-hop. So if he said it, it is what it is. But Jay-Z predates 96, 97. The style that y'all always like, oh, he killed that. That's motherfucking the originators. Amir Prescott says, what do you think about Benny's? I have no idea who that is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No. So all right. So you like party and bullshit? Did you like that, Biggie? Did you like you like the Dolly My Baby rap? This is what I'm saying. It's certain shit that was not dope, in my opinion. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Mary J and the damn thing changed. Kick an ill flavor with the Teflon Dawn. That shit was dope to you? So we could always find a rhyme that was like, nah, that wasn't it. That shit was dope. So cut it out. I ain't saying he overrated. He's incredible, but cut it out. You know what I'm saying? We didn't fuck with that. My hood did, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? West Coast Cam is dope. How could Jay-Z originated style wasn't nice though when everybody's doing that now? That's the whole South style. That's everybody. Jay Twister, Bone Thugs. That was them that started that shit. Seriously. But anyway. I'm not gonna cop no Ice Cube albums. Young Chris did not start that whisper shit either. Beanie Siegel did. That was Beanie Siegel. That is your opinion. And you just going on and on with the Jay-Z and Biggie shit. All right, you could chill now. Puff Daddy Hops. Thank you, Puff. Dolly My Baby was whack. The only thing about Dolly My Baby that was dope was, I love it when they call me Big Papa. That shit was dope. And Supercat. That was it. Other than that, I ain't fuck with it. So you trying to tell me Bone Thugs and Twister didn't get that stop? All right, I'm not talking to you for the rest of the night. Cool. That's it. That wasn't even Daz Effects. They was doing Iggity. Y'all don't know when the originators came out? The originators is before all of them. But y'all don't, I know y'all learn about hip hop on the internet. The originators is before all that shit. So Jay-Z said one line in Hawaiian Sophie. So now you a buster now. What rap did Jay-Z say in Hawaiian Sophie? Tell me in a few minutes or you getting blocked. Give me a rap that Jay-Z said in Hawaiian Sophie. Give me one line he said in Hawaiian Sophie or you getting blocked. You said Hawaiian Sophie. Why are you saying that? So give me one rhyme Jay-Z said in Hawaiian Sophie. Because y'all dick eating now. Now you dick eating. Give me a rap. Give me a line he said in Hawaiian Sophie. Give me a line he said in Hawaiian Sophie. Give me a rap he said in Hawaiian Sophie. Give me a rap that Jay-Z said in Hawaiian Sophie. Don't get quiet now. Even if he Google, give me a rap that he said in Hawaiian Sophie. Give me 2 bars that he said in Hawaiian Sophie. See? See? No, you're not. 24 hours. You out of here. Come back tomorrow. You out of here. You timed out for 24 hours. Peace. See you tomorrow. Think about it. You'll be back tomorrow at 11:35. I won't even be on. Because he wasn't on Hawaiian Sophie. See, they just Hawaiian Sophie. He wasn't on Hawaiian. He was not on Hawaiian Sophie. He said one line. One line, and it wasn't even no rap line. See, this is what happens when people try to talk hip hop with the master hip hop historian. You bringing up Hawaiian Sophie for what? So now, night night. See you tomorrow, my nigga. Hawaiian Sophie? I knew. Yo, cut it out. Anyway. And I don't want to talk about Jay-Z all night because niggas don't like Jay-Z. So it's always going to be unfavorable. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be unfavorable. But sometimes y'all put y'all foot in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? He was not. Listen. Anyway. Oh, you back on another account? You really think you came back on another account. You just couldn't accept your fate, right? Nah, Jay the GOAT, nothing. Your ass is put on timeout too. I don't care how many accounts you make. They all getting put on timeout. Don't come back on another account. Anyway. You said the game might be the best pure MC out of Cali, but he's too dumb to maximize it. I think one of the best pure MCs out of Cali, I really like Crooked Eye. I think that's Crooked Eye. And I like, I used to really like an artist by the name of Chase Infinite and the group Self Scientific. I used to really like Chase Infinite. But Cali got a lot of dope MCs, though. They just get overlooked because we really into the production of Cali. Ab-Soul is dope, too. Planet Asia, that's my brother. He's dope, too. But Planet Asia rhyme like he from here. So, Roscars is nice. But I haven't really heard anything that in a while. But see, we keep talking about Roscars based off of some old shit. What did Roscars do in a while that we should be talking about Roscars for? Just seriously. You know what I'm saying? We keep going back to Soul on Ice, but what has he done since Soul on Ice? I fuck with Mitchie Slick. But you got to forgive me though. I like G Perico too. You know what I'm saying? I like G Perico. You said, how come BK rappers are not getting longevity, Young Mafia? See, I might have to block you, man. Pharoah Monch and Mims is not from Brooklyn. Come on, man. Do not come in here with no misinformation, no limit. I rock with you, so I ain't gonna do you like that. But how come BK rappers are not getting longevity? Pharoah Monch and Mims are not from Brooklyn. Seriously. Am I going back to doing live interviews? Very, very soon. I have some stuff that, you know, that I could Hyro is incredible. Hyro did 93 Until Over. Fire. Look that up. Look that up. Punk Barbarians. I don't know about no Punk Barbarian. I don't know what that is, respectfully. I like Talib Kweli. You know, let me tell you something. All you got to do is make one record I like, and I kind of fuck with you. But if you can't fuck with Doom 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 Kweli, that's all he needed for me. That's all he needed to do was that one record. You know what I'm saying? Kweli, like, and in the first Black Star album is incredible. The first Black Star album is incredible. Sporty Thieves, I don't like gimmickly records. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, The Blast, that's what it's called. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Most Def is crazy nice too. High Tech. Y'all never saw my High Tech interview? That's on the channel too. My High Tech interview was on here too. Who would have won the 20 song versus battle, Mobb Deep or Outkast? I think depending on the location of the battle, Outkast has more commercial hits than them. Mobb Deep has more street hits, so it depends on the audience. I think that's a bad battle. Truthfully, I think that's a bad battle. I like shout out to the Cellar Dwellers too, man. One of my Advance the Boardwalk and Perfect Combination. That album is crazy too. That first Cellar Dwellers album, incredible. Nick Wiz laced them, and they had a song called Main Aim. Incredible. Shout out to the Tall Man and UG. Incredible. Matter of fact, I need an interview with UG too. I'm gonna put out the APB for that. I'm gonna bring y'all an interview with UG from the Cellar Dwellers. I think that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? The Cellar Dwellers, period. Yeah. Yeah, that fucking Cellar Dwellers album is retarded. Nick Wiz is... Remember that Let's Get Deep. Deep and... Come on, man. I like Joey Badass. Yeah, Stretch and Barbito show was dope. It was very, very important for hip-hop at that time. Do I like Math Hoffa? I mean, we cool, but I don't know what you mean by like him. Like, I don't like no nigga. We cool. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't know what you mean by like. You gotta be specific, but we cool. Shaquille Jackson, why did you say that? Shaquille Jackson. I know Chubby Baby's name from rest in peace to him, but I know his name from people saying rest in peace. I'm not familiar with him. Do you mind telling the chat who he is and what he did? Being that, you came in here and said that? Because I'm not going to cap like I'm familiar with everything he did to be like rest in peace. Rest in peace. But I'm not going to cap. And again, I can't do the obituary thing. And for some reason, y'all like going in people's chats saying rest in peace to my dog and shit like that. So I want Shaquille Jackson to explain who he was so we all could look him up and know who he was. All right, first of all, he didn't pass away. It's passed away. Passed. That's for one. Two, I want you to explain who he is. He passed away, cool. A dipset of, listen, explain who he is. Tell us what he did. Because for some reason, you want to just break up the monotony of what we talking about to just say what you want to say. But I want you to explain who he is. No, don't nobody give him no out. Explain who he is, because people do that on everybody's chat. Come in and derail the chat with rest in peace to my kitten. All right, why should we? What about you? Who's your kitten? Explain. Because y'all rarely see me do that. I'm not, I just don't, it bothers me. He was in Killer Season. He was on an early Dipset mixtape songs. Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Rest in peace to that man. Now, I seen people saying rest in peace to him, but I wasn't familiar with what he did. So I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon and be like, rest in peace. Nah, wasn't familiar. Rest in peace. But I think y'all should do that a little bit more. Give people bios, because, I have something about seeing rest in peace. That shit triggers me. I just want y'all to know that. When I see rest in peace to people, it triggers me, because I have a lot of people in my family that passed away, and you don't see me all day, every day saying I don't bond with people through death. I'm not good at it. So that's why it's not you personally, but when people come in my chat and just say rest in peace to somebody, I always say something about that, because it's like I just don't do that well. And we Candyman died. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a rest in peace to Candyman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, yeah, I was. Lucky Stardust could tell you, that shit triggers me. So a lot of times I don't be like, rest in peace, because people are respectfully passing away at a rapid rate now, right? And the issue that I have with it is that a lot of times these people be right here and we ignore them. And then when they pass, this one hurts. And, oh my, I know it's a shock sometimes, but somebody said, why do you think the Brat doesn't get her flowers from hip hop? I don't think the Brat wrote her raps. She was like a fake Snoop to me. You know what I'm saying? I never really got into the, about the Brat. But again, it ain't about nothing bad. Rest in peace to all about people who pass away. But that shit is it's just too sad, honestly. I'm not was one of them people who want to change the mood by, just rest in peace. I didn't even say rest in peace to Quincy Jones, because it's just too much. Honestly, it's too much sometimes. Like, we got to chill. We don't even be knowing some of the people, and niggas just be like, rest in peace. And it's like, who? To who? Who is that? I don't even know who that is. I leave that to the loved ones that really know that person and miss that person. I don't be just trying to jump in and, Can't believe it. What do I think about the Gangsta? I heard the Gangstar record that Primo just dropped. I didn't like it, honestly. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. You know. No, Jermaine Dupri wrote that shit. You know. Yeah, I didn't like the way her hair was, her movements, the way she was moving. I didn't really like I didn't really like that. I didn't really care for the brat. I don't think she has. Damn, dude, she got any records I like? Maybe the record with Tyrese. How do you like? But I think Jermaine Dupri back then when he was doing production, he used to be fucking hi-hat crazy. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Jim Jones should retire, venture off to something different like how Cam and Mace? Nah, you know what? I like Jim Jones, man. I think Jim Jones get a bad rap. I'm gonna be honest with you. People ain't gonna like this. But Cam took a lot of breaks in hip hop, and Jim Jones was the one keeping that going. So I respect Jim Jones for keeping the music going, because Cam don't rap. I mean, what is Dipset right now? You understand what I'm saying? Jim Jones kept that bird flying. It wasn't Cam, wasn't nobody. It was Jim Jones. So, you know. So I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? I respect Jim Jones. You know, Cam would just disappear. You know, Cam was caring for his mom. That's what he told you. That's what he told you, right? Okay. Memphis Bleak was never that guy. Ever. Never. Never. Give me a record you like that don't involve a feature by Memphis Bleak. My Mind Right is his best record. Jim Jones got classics, man. Yo, G's up, hoes down. If the bitch can't swim, she gon' yo. That shit with Max B. You know Pete Rock did that beat right too. Pete Rock did that beat for Jim Jones and Max B. G's up, yeah. That's Pete Rock on the production. Anthony Slim says, Doggie Diamonds salute. What advice would you give squares who want to help our people in the streets, or those of us from the middle class helping some of our lower class? I'm going to be real with you. Yo, some niggas don't be wanting no help. You got to pick and choose. Seriously, you better pick and choose, because you help some of them niggas if you want to. If you can't help somebody's mentality, it ain't nothing you could do for them. And everybody not ready to grow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not ready to grow. Everybody not ready to be at your level. And when you stick your hand out, you don't know if you're going to pull somebody up or they going to pull you down. You know, so a lot of times we try to help people, and then here they come. You know, then you in a jam or you fucked up because you tried to help. It ain't. Be careful. It's a mental thing. It's a mentality thing. People gotta want more for themselves. You know, honestly, life after death, 100%. People gotta want more from themselves. And I don't see a lot of people be wanting more for themselves. I be seeing a lot of people that think it's okay to be a nigga. You know, yeah. So do it at your own. Do it because you want to, but don't do it because you talking about your people, because the same people that you think you gonna help, is the same people that'll stick a knife through your windpipe slow. So just be careful. You know, do it from your heart. Do I think Michi X is on point? I know Michi X personally. I like some of the things she say. I didn't really see nothing lately. But she's dope. Jiggy J TV says, what are your top 5 favorite books you read? Damn. I like Black Robes, White Justice. I like, of course, the autobiography of Malcolm X. I read Roots. Roots is like 1,000 pages, so that's 3. I like Make Me Wanna Holler by Nathan McCall. And I like, might as well plug my folks, Urban Excellence by Malcolm X Bowser. That is the son of Black Dot. So I read this, and I read one more. I read this. Understanding the Assault on the Black Man, Black Manhood, and Black Masculinity by Dr. Wesley Muhammad. You know. Only From My Hood was, I don't know about no setup. I don't know none of that. I just know he passed away out of town. Don't really know too many details. It's just, you know, shout out to O. Shout out to the whole family. Oli had like 11 brothers. Dead serious. Shout out to Honey Man. Rest in peace to Gulzo. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Winnie. Do I have any beats that I would sell? Not yet. You know what's strange about me? I don't really like when people rap on my music. I just don't like it. I just like listening to the beat. Because sometimes somebody might make a song that I really didn't hear on it, and it's just like, you took it somewhere else. That's not what I heard on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these are great books too. You know, these are great books by my peers. Anything A.A. Rashid write, look for it. Yeah. Uncle Luke is a buster. You know what? Let me hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something really quick. So for the most part, Plies and Uncle Luke, both from Florida, shout out to Florida, but for the most part, them two guys have never said anything positive about women in their music that I can remember. But I'm also not checking for them. But when this woman was running for office, they just came out of nowhere with this pandering for black women and, you know, and it was just very, very weird to me. And I'm like, what is this? What is this all about? You know what I'm saying? What is this all about? Like, how out of nowhere, the black woman is, and now y'all pandering for women. Y'all made some of the most disrespectful music to women, and now y'all pandering for women.
Fuck out of here.
Anyway, I just had to say that. Now take the glasses off. You know I'm serious. Uncle Luke is a buster. Nigga don't know shit. I was one of the. They did get paid. She raised $1 billion. And I don't even want to talk about her in a negative way because she lost, so there's nothing else to talk about, right? She lost. That's it. Let's move on. But this nigga, so get the hell out of here. It was just too much. And let me tell y'all something too, right? You select who your own is. Don't let people tell you, oh, you doing this to your own kind. You select who your own kind is. Nobody don't select who your own kind is for you, because just because somebody look like you or appear to look like you, that don't mean they're your own kind. For one, your own kind is somebody with a like mind. Seriously. The last record, Shy Northside, how you been, man? The last record you said, I think you said you come. That's not available for streaming. I do got to make some of my family's music available though, because I do got a lot of music with my fam. But I appreciate you, Shy Northside. Always been a supporter for a while now. Shout out to you. But all that your own kind and it be your own people. Everybody not your people. Everybody not your people. Seriously. Siri don't mind it. I said seriously, not Siri. What's wrong with you? On your motherfucker. Yo, my nigga.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Mind your business. Man, you can't say they took a check from Trump, because I wasn't in support of Trump, but I damn sure wasn't in support of Democrats, but I ain't take no check. You can't say people took a check. You can't say that. You can't say that. Sometimes they don't give us money. They don't give us money. I've never been sponsored by, well, I got sponsored by, I had like 4 sponsors before. They don't give truth tellers money. We do all, listen, that's why super chats and cash apps are so important. We don't make money from doing this shit. I'm telling you. We don't make bread. We be doing this shit for the love of the people. So I don't think nobody was on the take. You know what I'm saying? Trick Daddy is... Anyway. Yeah. So y'all got any more questions before I go? I've been on here for a while now. Is it okay if I leave? I do want to say this before I go. I know some of the questions that some of y'all want to ask, y'all wish y'all could ask, but in due time, I will answer all questions. Some questions just answer themselves. If you pay attention, the questions answer themselves. Sometimes I just don't want to give people light. Seriously, sometimes I just don't want to give people light. I just don't want to give people light. They don't deserve it. I think I spoke some people's name more than I should have. I think I've hung around people more than I should have. You know, again, I think in this culture that we in, we don't ask, I don't ask about your ex girl, you know what I'm saying? Or yo, what happened to homie you used to be around in 2020? You know, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? The bigger picture. I ain't got to chill on shit. So they legends at what? They legends at what? No, not now the bigger picture. You got my attention now. I got to chill on dissing Florida legends, but when I diss people from New York, that's okay. When I diss people from all over, that's okay. But I got to chill with dissing Florida legends because you say so? I hope you playing. Because I'm not dissing them. I call them all bozos. Anybody that's pandering for somebody who's lying, they deserve to be dissed. It ain't got nothing to do with Florida. Is Roland Martin from Florida? So what are you talking about? You got to chill with dissing Florida legends.
Nigga, please.
Ain't about no Florida. Fuck it. You gotta chill with distant Florida legends. Okay, cool. But I just want to know, listen, but again, no, the bigger picture. I would want to say this to you, right? This is the issue that I have. And this is the issue that we have with a lot of people. We love people. We call them legends. Don't you think sometimes, this is a question for the chat. Don't you think that some people lose their legendary status, or you could lose your legendary status by how you act? So if we love you as an artist, don't you, when you see how sometimes they talk and how they think, don't sometimes it take away from, you know, the culture? I'm not into crypto at all. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know nothing about crypto. I don't think I'll ever be into crypto. Everybody who talked about crypto was a damn crook. I'm just being real with you. Everybody that I know, shout out to JT Money. I fuck with JT Money. I rock with JT Money. Shout out to JT Money. Shout out to the Poison Clan. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Ross too for on the music, you know, but Rick Ross be doing bozo shit too. But everybody who I know rock with crypto was a crook. You know, so I'm just being real. And also, when they got my channel, there was some crypto niggas. So Nervin's numbers said, do you feel like you're blackballed because you should be in a bigger position? Nah, how could see, I broke down what blackballing mean a long time ago. I could never be blackballed because I never was a part of the crew. So if you know what blackball means that this is what blackball really means. Blackball means that you're a part of a secret society and you're voted out or in the secret society. So they take a vote and they have a whole bunch of white balls, pause. And they got one, no, they don't have one. They got black balls and white balls. The people choose what they want to, what ball the vote should be. And if you get more black balls than you get white balls, you get voted out of a secret society. So, nah, I don't feel like I'm blackballed, and I don't feel like I should be in a bigger position because everybody's on YouTube. And the funniest thing, when I say stuff, people take that shit to heart. You know what I'm saying? People take that shit to heart. So some of the shit that I say really stings. Like some of the shit I say, people just can't come back from. They can't, they just be mad. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I could call any artist I want. I could do whatever I want in this culture. So, nah, I don't really think I don't think I'm blackballed. And plus I don't really want to be, I don't really be wanting to be around a lot of dudes. You got to remember too, I don't drink or smoke. So, and I don't do drugs. So a lot of these people bond is drinking, smoking, drugs, and womanizing. So being that I don't do that, I don't fit in with a lot of people. And I just choose to retreat from a lot of people because I don't want to have to beat nobody's ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's just why I just stick to myself and just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But is R. Kelly considered a legend based off the music? R. Kelly's always going to be a legend. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly's always gonna be a legend. And you know, I'm not on this. I'm not I'm not on YouTube for women or you know trying to talk to girls or clout. You know, me, I just want to just put out good content. Sometimes I just like to talk some shit. Sometimes sometimes I got opinions. Ali Vegas or Chris Gotti. It's a toss up. I really love my Chris Gotti interview. But then again, I love my Scott LaRock Jr. interview. I love my Gene Deal interview. I love my C. Gutter interview. I love my Chris Rivers interview was important to me because I did Liza Rios' first ever interview. So to bring it full circle and do the interview Chris Rivers. Yeah, I got an interview with True Master right on this channel. Right on this channel is a True Master interview. Yep. I interviewed a lot of fucking people, man. What's some good books to read about knowledge itself? I don't really know if you could really read a book because it depends on what you think knowledge itself is. Knowledge of yourself is knowing you. There's no doctrine. Please do not follow any doctrine. Don't follow any doctrine because, again, you're going to fall into dudes having a hierarchy complex. And you have to go under somebody and listen to somebody. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I personally wouldn't do that. Okay, I seen 2 comments from you that you're out of here. There you go. We ain't even got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Who said I don't read and I got... What are you talking about? I like Choke No Joke interviews are dope. A lot of the shits was dope. Calvin Klein, DeHaven. I got that Wakil Allah book too. Yeah, the True Master interview is there too. Yeah. Let me see. Damn, sometimes I did so much. Foxy's not gonna do no interview. Jazzy 90s. So your whole thing is to fucking challenge me. You said something one time, your comment got blocked, and then you just want to keep going. So this what we gonna do for there you go. Now you out of here, see? I done read Benny the Butcher interview, 38 Special interview with Shay Noir. I done read and forgot more than some of y'all ever know. Serious, you know, more than y'all, some people will ever know. But you know, for the funny thing is that, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't see. Like I need glasses, but only way I'm wearing glasses if I could get some Versace frames and put some medicine in them. So sometimes when I read shit, I can't see. But you know what I should have did? What I should do? I should make the fonts bigger on the page. Nikki D, I've interviewed a lot of people. So I should make the font bigger. I don't be thinking to do that. Because sometimes I be reading shit I can't see. I'm going to be real with y'all. So y'all got to forgive me sometimes. I can't see. So sometimes you see me like this. Nah, I can't see. I need glasses. But I just ain't wearing no glasses. And I don't want to wear contacts. So I'm stubborn. I be on my phone putting it on camera. Zooming in on shit. I can't see. I'm going to be real with y'all. My sight been bad for a long time. But I put countless hours on the computer. You know, so like even if when I'm reading one of these books, like you see how these words is? I be having to put, damn, you know what, my grandmother Umi, she had a magnifying glass too. I should copy her style. She had a magnifying glass that she would put on the book and just read it like that. I should do that too. never thought to do that. I'm going to get a magnifying glass. Yeah, I interview Little C's. There's Little C's interview right on this channel too. Yeah, Little C's, Jojo Capone. I just did, man. High Tech interview was on here. Cool Kim, I liked. Inspector Deck interview was on here. I don't want to wear glasses. I don't want to wear glasses. I'm telling you, I wear a shade, but I ain't wearing no glasses. But you know what, though? I just thought about it, too. If I get glasses, I get transition lenses. I started out as a DJ. Maybe if I get transition glasses, I'll be happy with it. Because I don't want to wear glasses. I don't wear glasses outside. I don't wear shades outside. Yeah, Sean Price Helter Skelter interview. Buckshot interview was one of my favorites too. My Buckshot interview. Yeah. I can't see. I'm going to be real with y'all. I can show y'all. I got glasses, but I never wear them. Okay, Joe Sanders, let me address you real quick. So Joe Sanders said, a bum-ass YouTube channel exposed me for ripping off somebody, right? Now, I'm glad you said that, Joe Sanders, because if you look at that shit, nobody ever gave me any money. Nobody ever gave me any money. Fuck you and that channel. How about that? That's why I'm mad now. I've been in this culture for as long as I've been in this culture, for 17 years. So you trying to tell me in 17 years, in the 15th years, I'm going to start taking money from people? Make that make sense. Who gave me money? I've never in my life told anybody to give somebody else money on my behalf. Every time y'all ever seen me render my services, have I not giving out my Cash App? So if you decided you wanted to give somebody else money and say, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But I know it's my platform, I'm going to take the blame. And then when I try to rectify shit, it can't be rectified because it's way out of my head. Nah, listen, you put my name in something, negatively. Oh, Eric Sermon interview. Yes, Eric Sermon. Oh, I got Eric Sermon part 2. Hold on, I want to show y'all something. I'm glad you said that because you know what? I need to stop playing and just put this interview out.
The Flash said it. Grandmaster Flash said it.
He just blamed him.
To my face. The Flash said it. Grandmaster Flash said it.
That is loud as hell. Where is the volume at? Goodness gracious. Hold on. Bum ass YouTube channels. Niggas swore. Yeah, exposed. Can't expose me. Look.
He just blamed him.
Right now, I'll be the #1 actor in the world right now. Nigga Denzel Wilder right now. Yeah. You crazy?
Why you never did no movies?
I just did, I had the best 15-second scene in the world in Juice. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
You see that actor skill how I turned around like real slow? You crazy?
Yeah, you did.
That's Oscar worthy right there.
But I always felt like y'all should have did movies.
But you know what, Doggie? This is where you come in at.
Oh no,
we off the scenes.
Yeah, we here. No, we here.
Man make a mistake, God doesn't.
Oh, we gotta leave it on that. We got to leave it on that. We got to leave it on that. You know what? DJ Scratch has been very elusive to do an interview. I want to do an interview with DJ Scratch. That would be dope. But that Eric Sermon interview sounds better than that. Of course, I got the audio. So, yeah. Oh, part 2 is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it, man. I got so much exclusive interviews for y'all. I got to stop playing myself. I said this was the month where I drop. So I got to get on my job. Y'all got to forgive me for being the F up. Yeah, y'all got to forgive me for being the F up, but I be doing a lot of stuff with rhyme and reason. So let me see something else too, if I could. Keith Murray interview is on the Forbes channel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. What else I got? I got something else in here. Now y'all got me digging. Nah, I don't got no songs with Big. I just did some demo stuff with him. I recorded one for him and then another record. I think I showed y'all this before too. Y'all remember A+, the Latchkey Kid? I did an interview with him that I never put out too. That I just got to put out. Yeah, I got an interview with A+.
It was like, he's a spitter. I'm a spitter, you know what I mean? And then Cheeks and them, you know, did what they did, made their music.
Of course, the audio is better.
So me and him kind of gelled together because we both was in that artist, yeah.
This is A+, the Latchkey Kid. I got this interview as well.
Him linked in that. So, and a lot of people probably thought, oh, he sound like him, you know. So, you know,
I thought Canvas was right.
I just was with him. Me and him.
So right there, I asked him, did Cannabis write for him? Yeah, so I forgot I got that. Focus as well. Yeah, I got an interview. I got an interview with every fucking body in this computer. I got an interview with everybody. Damn, I just got to get it together. I gotta sit down and, I gotta sit down and get it together. Yeah, you know what? I should put out the A. Is the A+ ready? The Daddy-O was in there. I never put out the full Daddy-O interview. Pravita, Dame Dash should probably be the only interview that'll happen. I got many of Nori interviews. Many. The Dame, I probably never interviewed KRS-One. The Lethal Lips interview. No, I never interviewed Mac 10. We was trying to do that. Oh, and I got a mashup too. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Stacy Galore, I appreciate your super chat too. Let me see something. I think I showed y'all a little bit of it. I got a mashup that could really, really drop any day. That I probably should just drop any day. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. This is a mashup.
This is too high, nigga.
This is a mashup. This is Bag Fuel, Doggie Diamonds, and Glasses Malone.
This is too high, nigga.
This is too hot.
And listen,
Yeah.
and I said this on the record. People might be mad at me for saying this shit. That's what Cassie get for shitting on Ryan Leslie. God damn, why I say that? Goodness.
This is too high, nigga.
This is too hot.
Listen,
Yeah.
and I said this on the record. People might be mad at me for saying this shit. That's what Cassie get for shitting on Ryan Leslie too. Should have stayed with the good.
That karma.
God damn. I say the wildest shit sometimes. Yeah, I forgot that myself, Bag Fuel, and I got a Lost Boys interview too somewhere. Yeah, I got a Lost Boys interview somewhere too. Yeah, that was Bag Fuel, Glasses Malone, and myself. Crazy. If I did an interview with Dame Dash, it would actually break the internet. It would. Oh shit. Yeah, but the bag fuel shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? I actually should start putting that out. Let me see. The evolution of what were we talking about again?
How are they gonna make a big splash and make a point that hip hop people, and they classify, although we look at Puff Daddy as an entrepreneur, as an executive, and a rapper later, the white people look at him as a fucking rapper.
Yeah. Y'all heard that? It's my man Esso.
How are they gonna make a big splash and make a point that hip hop people, and they classify, although we look at Puff Daddy as an entrepreneur, as an executive, and a rapper later, the white people look at him as a fucking rapper.
Now let me tell you. Now let me say two things in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I knew something was coming down the pipeline. When Ebro said he got a memo, they don't give a fuck about hip hop no more. They just want Afro beats and Latin music.
Yes.
So I said, okay, how the fuck do you take hip hop down there? Because we still gonna exist.
Number one genre.
They went after. They got Jimmy Iovine, right? He's in this shit too. They got charges against him.
They got
L.A. Reid, Diddy. They going after the executives. With Jimmy Iovine is a part of the biggest West Coast shit ever.
And Apple Music.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's gonna be ill. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be ill. You know, it's gonna be ill. So yeah, all right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Y'all got me ready to work now. Y'all got me ready to do some shit. Look at my Helter Skelter interview here. That's like one of my favorite interviews. So yeah, we going to I'm gonna put I gotta put some of that out. And that's it, man. So I appreciate y'all. I didn't put the Lord Jamar interview out, and I didn't put the Talib Kweli interview out. Yeah, I be on some. I gotta get it together. I'm gonna get it together. I'm going to get it together. Matter of fact, I'm gonna work on that for tomorrow. What y'all just saw, y'all saw an exclusive what I'm putting out tomorrow. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm putting that out tomorrow. I'm going to work on that right now. Hopefully y'all will receive it. No, we got to put this work out. But it's after midnight. Let me get to bed. I hit the gym hard today. Cannabis, I was supposed to do an interview with Cannabis. It didn't go right. It wasn't his fault. Behold the Pale Horse is a beautiful book. But shout out to Heineken and Esso. That's my family. Shout out to Glasses Malone too. So yeah, let me get up out of here, man. Now y'all got me hype. I got a little hype now. You know, I got a little hype. I just wanted to kick it with y'all tonight. I wasn't gonna go live. I appreciate everybody here. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate all the questions. Hopefully I answered everybody. That's it. Until next time, I'm out.